Okay, that's weird because every time...
Every time what?
Every time I touch the mic properties, the wireless headphones got like blasting and it like changed.
I've got no idea, hon.
Shit, I don't remember. I think we were at 0.7. Can you pop in and tell me how loud I am? Just make sure I am louder than the game now. That was wrong. I am. Am I too loud? Sound check, sound check.
Everything seems a little quiet, like baseline, but I don't think that's anything to do with that.
Am I quiet?
No, everything is slightly turned down.
So
Yeah.
game sound is quiet?
Yes, your audio is fine, just everything is a little quiet. You, the audio, everything. Not a big deal. Like, you know how sometimes Zords was a little fucking quiet?
Yeah, but that shouldn't be.
That's something we'll have to dig with outside regular time.
I don't know why it just suddenly changed. Cause it shouldn't have. The hell was that? Alright, let's see. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't know if it is. I feel like all my sound settings went borky. Let me see. How loud is stream avatars? Sounded okay in my ear, but I don't know what it sounded like on stream. Probably gonna hear two of me for a second. See, I don't... No, that sounds okay. Alright. I know game sounds kind of quiet, but that's okay. Alright, so sorry we're dicking around with that. Streamlands. Okay, we are... in Tappy Feet Children's Zoo today. So we'll get that loaded up in here. And now I have to try to remember what in the frig we were working on. We were working on the main entrance building. That we were. Okay, so we've got that there, we got that there. So now the question is, okay, so that is there. Okay. Okay. So, let's come into here, and we're gonna start to see what we can do with the rest of this building here. So I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to handle this. On that. Do we want this? So if we go with this, that's going to be a little short. So I think, I guess it kind of really depends on what we're doing here. Honestly, so we can't really change the color on these. So if we went with this, that's our color on the edges. I wish we could change the color of the trim on that. That'd make life a little bit easier. Panel's not really gonna slide in there easily. Let's see here. Panel. Okay, so these guys are our wall pieces. So it's either we take this up a little bit higher, in through the front and the back. Or we encase the whole thing in the Australian wood. I guess that kind of depends on the roof we want to go with. I suppose. So like if we go with this guy. Do you want to pop that to there? Or do you want to take it to here? But I feel like maybe... That would do a nice little canopy over the bathroom, right? So we'd kind of have to come down here. And do the same thing there. So then here. Hi, P-Butt. P-Butt would like to say hello to everyone today, as P-Butt tends to do. And this comes to be a question of, is it too much of this color? Like, I don't necessarily think so. P-Butt, what are you doing? Aside from being a brat. For here, P-Butt, my guy, you've got all of the things. don't know if I'm gonna like that. What kind of roof do we even want on this building? Is sort of the next problem here. Oh, it just picked a random spot for us. Okay. I mean, the iron's not bad. That is the wrong angle, though. Yeah, like, it's not terrible. Like, it kind of works. The rusted isn't terrible in and of itself either, but excuse me, for the outside of the zoo entrance, it might be a little much. Like, they have these pieces, but I don't know how you would really make that work necessarily. Are there... Oh, hold on. Why is that? Oh, because I did it wrong. So, is there eaves to this? I don't know that the glass ones have eaves, do they? I don't know if I ever looked. To be perfectly honest. Or, you know, specifically for them. No, I was always on a mission. And that looks a little silly. It does look silly. Probably why it doesn't exist. So I'll trim. Painted clay. The roof ridge. Yeah, no, just don't look right. So I guess if you go with like the modern glass, that's like it. Unless you do like some kind of weird panel or something coming off of it. That's what I'm taking this to be. So if I come back into here, suppose we could grab something like this. And either bring it straight down or or I wonder. Actually, hold on. We need to like wall off this section. Kinda. Is this a... Okay, so that is a grid piece. Because you probably... wouldn't be able to see off grid. Is there any of the slopey pieces that are on grid? You're on grid. But not really what I'm looking for. You're on grid. Okay, so if I take you up to there, well, you wouldn't necessarily be able to see this. Like, this should be essentially walled off, though. Because this would be not accessible to the other side of the zoo. So if we do that, and let me see, let me come back into walls. We're just winging it, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so then we do that there and that there. All right, now here I almost but how would that look though? So no wine in you. You've been out to potty. Alright, that actually sticks out a little further than I would like it to. So if we do that, we could always change. Like, I think we're gonna have to trim this building out. There's a gap up here. Hi. It's so faint. But I feel like I can see it. Although it could just be my imagination. Is entirely possible. Okay. So if I put you there. And I bring you to there. Am I just seeing the seam because I have you selected? Or is it that you are just off enough? I guess because it was just off enough. Okay, well, alright, what if I delete that one? Because this one's definitely where we want it to be. And I bring you... I mean, I guess at that point it doesn't matter how much of this is touching. That looks okay there. All right. Let me come back into roofs. Let me see if I can find this piece again. Okay, you are in fact colorable. Don't think this is really what this piece is supposed to be used for, but we don't have a flat piece though, so that could be an issue. A wall cap. So we might have to take a piece of this. I mean, it would make my life easier doing two corners at once, but at the same time, it might make dealing with the trim a bit more of a pain in the ass, so let's see what we have for painted. I need a... Really? I need a flat piece. So this is the... painted. This might be what we are just gonna have to go with here. I think I'm okay with that strip there. Question is there a time of day where we can see the front of this building? Where it's not in shadow? Flashlight it is. I mean, it's not terrible. I do want to pop that there for just a second. Because there's some stuff under wall decorations, or one particular thing under wall decorations that I was wondering if I could use here, because I never use it. That's an option, maybe. So wait, does the European wall clock not have hands on it? Because that's a little strange. Ah, I forgot what I was looking for. I mean, I never use this, right? Because I never know what the hell you're supposed to do with it. I still don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with it. Like, do you put a sign on it? I guess you can do whatever you want with it. But I don't know. I don't like all of the different, like, materials in there. Oh, could we have gone with this instead? We can't color this, though. It is what it is. And I really wish we could change the color on it. Can't do that with these either. Which is kind of sad. Bears. Antelope. So we do have some lattice pieces. One-way glass. Looks like the shop panel decorations. What is this? Alright, something from the Twilight pack. Okay. Oh, can we change the color on that? No. I would like you better if I could do something else with you. That we can change the color on. Alright, my only other thoughts on that was why are you being such a pain? You're not the length I'm looking for. Oh, you're tiny. So, like, we can change the color on these. I kind of feel like this needs to be a darker brown, though. Like, not necessarily black, but oh, that might be a little too fancy for this. Alright, so if we go that, where does, oh, where does this? I think it's about there. But you can really put it wherever over here. It doesn't have to be right where the wall lines up though, right? So if we do that, see, that one is huge. We could go this. With a little arrowy guy, maybe. Alright, so if we it's very dark. Too dark, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it might be alright. Let me see. How wide are you? If we turn you you're pretty long. I would have to elongate you a little bit more. Or come back into here. And find this guy again. This is a wood beam painted thin. Wood beam. Okay, it was these green things, I think. Yeah. So we're using the 4. You know what? We'll just go with the 4 and we'll just adjust. That's fine. Okay, so do we want the thicker look, or do we want the thinner look? I think I kind of like the thinner look here. Yeah, that I'm okay with. Alright. So this guy. We'll slide over to about there-ish. This guy is hard to see. Alright, that's probably good enough there. Alright. So that's probably fine there. Alright, so this guy. Just kind of eyeballing this. Okay, now back into our wall decorations here. Because I do like it when these guys are framed out a little bit. These guys are huge. Like, I think we've used that one before. So, if we were... This is just so thick, though. That's a little too... Yeah, that's a little... much. Probably. I mean, it does make it look pretty. I don't know what colors I would change that to in the background. Like, I don't want to go too crazy with it. That might just be too busy. That is huge. I might not be able to do that. I mean, that's the small one. So if we were to go with this guy, we'd have to go wide and clunky. Or with all these colors in here, what would be a better color? Is what it kind of comes down to. Because we'd almost, like, whatever color we go with here, it's going to be like the color theme for the zoo. Right? So we kind of have to pick it wisely here. Hi, Momo. What's up, my guy? Hi. Didn't we, like, just do this? It's been an hour, Momo. Hi. So, let's see here. Not really feeling the yellow. That's not a bad color. Alright, so if this color was that color, I don't think, oh no. So that definitely looks better with the dark there. Where's our, was this our border color? That was the border color. It is very thick, though. You know what I mean? It's just, it's so thick. Now the tile could be workable here. That might be fun. So, it doesn't look like we can change the grout lines, though. So what color? Right, that's that color. Like, I guess we could go with, like, a pink? Like this magenta color, but is that too dark? Do we need a brighter color to, lighten this guy up? That's what I am unsure of. I mean, some of these are just so busy they don't quite look right, you know? Oh, that's right. We were using these before. That's why this stuff didn't look quite what I was thinking. Okay. A few more minutes, Momo. Okay, so didn't we have, where did I just pull this from? Who was it? It's this one. Did we have a corner? It's the thick, that's the thin. This guy is just gonna be I don't know, should it be plain? I'm thinking it should be plain now because that looks busy. That's is interesting. What if we make that white? Make our scallop the dark brown. That doesn't look quite right. Like, none of these really look quite right. I didn't want everything to be like brown and green. I wanted some kind of color in here. Or do we go white on that too? I mean, maybe. It's like a bright. It's not terrible. Alright, so if we go with that piece. Would be edge there. Okay. Now I know we're gonna have to figure out a corner. Yes, yes. Flicker, flicker. Huh, now see the corner up there is slightly different. Why? No, I guess it's not. It's just the way I am looking at it. Okay. So I need a corner piece now. That is much too big. Surprised I didn't have anything smaller in the... Oh, that's even bigger. In the Oceania stuff. I mean, this guy is gonna look very different. And he's also not really the same. Oh, okay, that's what that's for. Alright. Now, I mean, yeah, this is bigger. We can either deal with it being bigger. You okay? I mean, I guess that's not terrible. Didn't pay attention to how that was lined up, though. Let's see, the center of that. Yeah, we'll make that white. The white looks a little bit better, I think. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm gonna grab this guy and this guy. Alright, give me 1 second, you guys. We're gonna run an ad break, and I'm gonna take the doggy out to pee. I will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. When Pepper has to potty, Pepper has to potty. That's about right, I think. Or should we make this all white? I don't, something about the blue is just making me feel like it's too busy. For the outside of this building. I don't want too many crazy colors out here. Maybe that's why. The blue just feels very distracting. Okay. I mean, it looks a little better. It does bug me that those edges aren't even. But that's a my brain issue more than anything. Yeah, because that's like way too big. Alright, so... Oh wait, was it in signs? It might have been in signs. Like, I mean, we could have, in theory, even grabbed like one of those and tucked it in the corners, but these light up, I think, so it might have looked strange. Are these reversible? Maybe. I don't know if I like it though. I do kind of like the pointy hand. That's kind of fun. But if I put a bench there like I was thinking about doing, then that's blocked, so... Oh shit, hold on. Our plans may have just been kafuts. I think that's our same dark wood color. Seems to be. that might be okay. Try bringing you up to here. Alright, that should be okay, I think. So we're gonna need to okay, I guess about there is fine. We probably don't really... I mean, I guess we could on the bottom just for... like, threshold sake, I suppose. I mean, we'll probably have a little bit of clippage here with the feets. But will more than likely be okay. Alright, so this front guy. Oh, he's just got a worn edge. That's all that is. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. In that case, we'll just go with it like that. Okay. So. What the heck happened there? Wait, nope. No. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Are you... Huh. Are you not thick enough? You know what? I kind of don't mind the little light ring around that. Not really. Oh, but you're not the same. Oh, so you're the one that's... You're the problem. Okay. Okay, well, as long as we know who the problem is. Although that might throw everything else off. But not by much. I'll tell you what we forgot to do. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to make that a scenery piece. God, that looks hideous when you look at it like that. Large sign frame. Large sign frame. Okay. So there's that guy. Alright. So now... Oh. Why is there... I saw a blue sky through that. And we now have to duplicate you. To there. Okay, good enough. And good enough on that side. I don't know if I'm gonna... Oh. Hi, friend. You are, like, way over. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need to, trim out the entirety of the inside of that. I know it's taken us forever today to get to this point. I do apologize, but I am being extremely indecisive today, and I know this. Okay, and then we'll bring you down to here. Okay, lovely. Alright, now. Oh, right. Just should have kept going with this guy. Alright. That was actually kind of tough to grab there. Alright. Like, I'm okay if the trim on the front side sticks out a little bit. That's kind of like fine, whatever. Really? You're gonna be just a fraction? Okay. Alright, you two are going to travel up the wall with us here. Okay. And that is fine there. I know I didn't finish doing the roof yet. I got distracted by trying to figure this section out. Okay, that's fine. Guess that's fine. So here's the next question. Oh, this is why I hate doing like trim work like this, because then it's like, oh, well, where do you stop? Right? Like, do you take it all of the way? Or is there like some sort of predetermined stopping point that I just don't know about. Seriously? It's just gonna... Like, that is where you're gonna be a problem? So that's... not too terrible, I guess. I will have to duplicate you. Over to there, though. Okay. So this guy, we're just gonna... slip on into here. You're off slightly. Why are you off slightly? Is it you? Are you the problem? I don't know if you were necessarily the problem, but I can use you to fix the problem. Okay, and I can pop you into there. And you friends can come way on down to here. Okay, that should be fine there, right? Okay, so now next question is, do we just want to I mean, it kind of feels like it needs it. Because that's gonna be a lot of blank space on the front. If we don't. Are you still flickering? You're dark, so it's hard to see the flicker. Okay, I guess. Or does that look silly? I mean, like, the back side looks okay. I mean, this will have to come up to there, I think. Then we start running into the problem of, wow, this is really busy. Nope, you're still fighting with each other. Alright, that is a little better. Okay, so this guy... Alright, that's probably going to be close enough on that. And this guy, I just want to pull you out a fraction. Just so that that's a little bit more covered there. Okay. Alright, that's probably okay enough. Okay, so there's that piece. And then this piece. Just enough to cover that. Excuse me. Okay. So I think we should have, yes. Is that a... Huh. That is a gap there, isn't it? Well, that is kind of fascinating. Or it just appears as though there is. Is this... I mean... that gap doesn't really matter so much. Like, not really. Alright. Oh, right. We need to duplicate you. Up to here. Is probably about where that needs to go. So are you going to be flickering? Yes, you are. Did that fix you? I think it did. Alright. I don't see any major flickers there. So that's all good. And then you are going to be just slightly off because you can be, I guess. Sure. Why the hell not? Okay. So this guy... Oh, it's a very heavy truck. Gonna go... Oh, no. This guy we're gonna duplicate and turn that back on. If only to make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so there's those two pieces there. I'm sorry about no Coral Island stream yesterday. My mom suddenly, out of the blue, was like, let's go to the zoo on Thursday. She's like, if I pay. Now, Russell and I aren't necessarily opposed to going to the zoo. We figured that we'd be going once it cooled off a little bit, like maybe October or something. Because usually when it gets to be June, it just gets so hot in Tulsa that we're like, yeah, no, we're good. Where we would... What? Oh, nope, there you are. Where we would rather just wait till things cooled off, because you're walking around, it's hot out. There's some shaded areas, but not a whole lot. And the sun is very much beating down. Like, have to do the hats, have to do the sunscreen, like the whole 9 yards. And we've been there when it's been warm before and gotten our asses just beat. And we're like, you understand it's gonna be hot, right? She goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's gonna be like hot and not like warm. It's gonna be hot. She goes, yeah. And I'm like, alright. So that's what she wanted to do. The fuck am I gonna deal with this corner? So that's where we were yesterday, and we decided it was gonna be so hot that we weren't gonna feel like dealing with our camera, so we didn't bring it. And don't you know, like, all of the animals that we never see out, even the ones that shouldn't like necessarily enjoy how hot it was outside, because they're a bit of a cooler temperature critter, were out and about. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So we didn't get to take any pictures. I mean, if we really, really wanted to, we could have tried to take them on the husband's phone, but like I said, it was hot. And when it starts to get to a certain temperature, the husband and I are like, no, we're done. Like, we had cooling towels and everything. We planned, or tried to plan, as much ahead for potential problems. But we also had the wheelchair, because my mom could not... Wait, what the fuck did I just do? I think I fucked that up royally. Because my mom could not do that amount of walking. Her balance issues aside, that would just not have worked. You're really gonna... Seriously, so this thing is gonna be all sorts of Oh, hand, you can do it. I believe in you. That is probably as good as it's gonna get with my hand. Okay, so that's not too bad. My next question is, though, do we want to... No. Not there. Maybe... here? Maybe. Maybe. Is that like in the right? Okay, that's probably, again, as good as it's gonna get. I'm like, that's a really weird tree at the top of my screen. There's a fucking fly on it. I only caught the bottom legs of it. It's like, what the hell am I even looking at? Okay. Alright, that looks about... right on the width. Okay. So this guy, let's go ahead and swing him out this way. Good enough there. Alright, so we're not doing too bad. We still need to come back and add some more details and stuff, of course, but I know I'm really slow when I build, and I apologize, but this is how it is. Indecisive town is indecisive. What? Alrighty. One. Will this Okay. I see the flicker now. Like, it would help if I could see it a little bit better. So I did record a Bob Ross attempt at oil painting again. Earlier this week. I have not had the chance to edit it just yet, though. We will get there. When we get there with that, basically. That is 2. Well, no, it's not, actually. Okay, if I pop you there. That is a bit of a difference there, isn't it? Maybe that should be slightly lower. Alright, if I... Okay, I can... No! Alright, so maybe I do have you a little high then. But then what the heck am I gonna do with that? So then we have the gappy gaps. And like all... No. 2, 3. This might need a little fine coordination on it. Okay, that's better. So then you can get adjusted. To there. And you should be okay there. Okay. I don't think we'll have to put that particular seam there, although we might need to do one here just because of the way the roof's gonna split. Should be okay. Excuse me. I'll get to this part in a minute. Okay, that looks fairly even. Fairly even. Like, it's not gonna be perfect. Because it is me. But we can get it pretty close. Ah, no. Okay, well, if I leave you there, right? Can I adjust you to there? No. You're okay. Well, I think I'd rather have the weird bit on the outer end if I'm gonna have it anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just slide everybody over. And the end panel can hide the rest of it. Okay. Like the piece coming up from the ground. Okay. And get this guy put into there. And we'll get another guy slipped into there. And you're still super short. Alright, so we need, I think, 2 panels from there. Okay, that should be good enough there. However, I do need I guess I don't like need, but I should probably add in the trim here. Okay. Now, this is all of the same angled pieces, like it's the same angled bit. Is gonna be just shy, apparently. Just enough to drive me crazy and make everything just flicker. Like there is no tomorrow. Okay. So I want both of these pieces. Why is... Okay, that was strange. Just a tad bit. I want this one. Okay. Good enough, I think. Although yours seems a little off. Okay, so like there. And then this guy. Oh, a little more. You alright? Okay, that's probably as good as I'm gonna get that. Alright. Now. I mean, we're getting there. It's just a slow process, trimming everything out. And, you know, it's me, so it's gonna be janky to a degree. We know this. I have long since come to realize that anytime I build something, there's gonna be some degree of oddness to it. We've gotten a little better. A little over time. I did not want to let me go any further. Well, that's probably close enough. Okay, this guy. Alright, pretty good there. Sorry, my allergies are kicking my ass today, and I just haven't felt well today at all. Like, my neck's been angry, my head's been angry. And it was funny too, because when, like, by the time we got to the zoo, we felt great. Like, I didn't even realize my allergies weren't an issue until we started to come home, and I could feel the sinus pressure building back in. It was wild. Absolutely wild. I said to him, I said, we've got to be getting near the state line because I am feeling shittier and shittier the closer we are getting. Alright, so our pathway is about here. Okay, so there's the pathway. So we're good there. We are still overlapping here a bit, because right here's our pathway line. But we're only at 20% of 50. And we haven't really begun to do a whole lot of decorating yet. So, like, our decorations are still orange. Because all we've been really doing so far is just getting the building trimmed out here. Okay, so there's that piece. And then this piece. They did finish the flamingo habitat refurb that they've been working on for a while. So they added a big netted canopy and netted I guess sides to the enclosure of the flamingo area, I guess, so they couldn't fly away. And they looks like they made their pool that they have, their water pool, a little bit deeper. And they gave them a mud nesting box, which was kind of fun to see because they actually built their little mud mounds to put their eggs on. I don't know if any of them are actively being bred at the moment, but that was still kind of neat to see. Are you flickering? I can't tell because everything over here is oh so dark. You might be okay. But that was fun to see. And then they have a shaded like a shaded roofed observation area, but there's like glass doors and it's like a little bit walled off so you can get into it. But the section between the walled off area, there's like another railing in there. That railing doesn't have the netting in front of it, so I mean maybe they do enrichment talks there sometimes where they can like feed them or just have them come up closer and stuff, maybe. I don't know. It was kind of cool. Alright, so this one I'm not... Okay, I have it like that on all of them. Okay. That's fine. I just want to make sure I'm not doing something, right? If anybody has done Planet Zoo on console yet, I know it hasn't been out on console for very long, but if you have, is it easier to build than the controls on the PC? I mean, the controls on the PC aren't bad. Like, they're not really bad. I'm just curious if it's better. Might be a little bit harder to fiddle. I could see it being harder to fiddle. Now that I think about it, I could definitely see that being... Oh, do we want to go here? Oh, that's a good question. Or do we want it to be here? I think right here. Yeah, that's the actual edge of the building. I guess we'll go there. Alright, we should be able to see the flicker if it's gonna happen. a little bit easier. Yep. You can see the color jitter in there. Technically, why are you being quite so fussy? Like, sometimes you can see it a little bit better. Depending on the angle. Don't you be starting again. Okay, I think that was just the way the sun was hitting that one that time. Okay. So now let us swing this guy out this way. Oh, I didn't do... Oh. Well, that explains that. Well then. Like, why does that one look slightly different? Because they are. In fact, slightly different. Do, 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 do. Don't see you fighting too hard with yourself. Alright, so then I need to grab this guy. Alright, so there's that. And then we'll bring you all the way down to here. Okay. And like I said, we still have to come back in and add some extra windows and lighting and stuff. But that side of the building doesn't look too terrible. We need to... where are we? Here we are. We need to finish this side, though. Bloop. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Cancel that. Did I have something else? No. That is just how it wanted to grab, I guess. Okay. And then we'll take you over to here. And I'm probably going to need to add this. Along that edge there. Or trying to figure out what the edge of this thing is. Okay, so it's like the width of that. I wanted to straight up move it, not duplicate it. So like the width. Maybe about yay wide? Yeah, we're pretty close there. Alright. Okay, so there's that. Do we want to we could do that there, or we could like do it in between those two, just to kind of signify that you've come through the gate area. It's not terrible. And we could have like posters and things here. Okay, now this section in here, we kind of need to do something with this, because this is... Now I'm trapped. Okay. Okay, we need to do something with this, because this is a... Come on, I want... Oh, you are being stubborn. How high is this? Is this like another... Is it another wall height, or is it like half a wall height? Wow, that's kind of fascinating. Okay, I'm semi-okay with that. I mean, we have the slightest of gaps there, which is all sorts of infuriating. But I don't know. Does it work? I guess we would have to. Oh, that's awful. It's like no matter what we do, that's gonna be visible. As far as I know, we don't have a thinner section for that. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. I get so mad at myself for the way I say certain words. So that creates almost like a racing stripe around part of the building. And there's probably nothing I can do about that if we keep that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, wait. No, that's... Like, that might solve a problem, but then... Like, kinda, sorta might make a bigger one. Now, you... In theory. Yeah, you're definitely gonna make a stripe. But you're also uniform the whole way around. Wait, did you... Oh no, I hate that. No, no, no. Like, it hides it from the inside, but... Just, oh no. I think everything we try to do in that respect is gonna be problematic then. It seems. Excuse me. Let me see what you look like along the front. Now see, it puts it on the side. It's not necessarily bad though. Like, I think I can probably make do with it there. Come on, let me get in here. So here's the next question. Do I... Okay, you didn't get yours. So we can either put that there, and then that would hide the fact that that's not fully finished. Hello? Where are you? I mean, that's not terrible. As long as we don't have the weird extra line showing up around. Maybe. Oh, it showed up there. Okay. Why that one? Which one is it? Right. Why can't I get into here? So is it this one? No. Okay, can I move you that way? Potentially. It looks like you, for some reason, want to be difficult as well. You. Why are you, like, flickering through the wall? But there's nothing there for you to be angry with. Like, literally nothing. Why are you mad, bro? Is it you that's angry? What's angry here? What is angry? Is it this that's angry? No? It's... Is it the piece of... Is it that piece? Where did you just come from? No, it's not you. It's definitely something to do... Only seeing it at certain... angles, though. No. Okay. Do I have, like, camera collision on or something? Because you're not letting me... Disable camera collision with terrain. Oh, maybe that... Well... I don't know if this is gonna... No, because it's not terrain that's the problem here. Okay, so you... I don't want you... Are you happy now? Okay, we might have finally fixed that. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. one. Two. Three. Alright, I'm just trying to prevent the flickering issue ahead of time. Alright, so if we... Alright, I don't think we have addressed you on the front bit yet. Okay, and this guy actually needs to get extended to there. Okay. So, there's that bit. And this guy. His scenery rating is at 60. Where's the, oh, it's because we're... Alright, that's not what I wanted. It should... Oh, does it not let us change? Alright, this is a guest facility, not a staff. Right. So if we want to change the color on this guy, we're gonna have to more or less hide it. Okay. These are just wall murals. I mean, we can change the colors on it. Like, it is possible. Do you not want to snap to where you... Now see, that seems a little high. I don't know if it's supposed to be like even with the counter. I guess so. I don't know if I'm really a fan of that fascia though. Some of them I'm just not. I would like this guy more if we could adjust his colors. But as of right now, we can't. I'm not a fan of the metal on the edges. I would like to be able to change that color. This one gives us our white trim. The brick's not really gonna fit well in there. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, that's not bad either. I mean, it fits with the colors in the Australian wood, is the Australian shop fascia, but I just don't know. I'm in such an indecisive mood today. Like, that's definitely not quite right for what we're going with. And I'm not a huge fan of this one. But like, the wood color's wrong on that one. But it's got like the board at the top that we can use to our advantage. So I think that maybe that is supposed to... I guess it can really... You can position it really any way you want it. Like, if we do that, then we are definitely not touching the ground. If we do that, we are touching the ground for sure. I think we need to... Well, that might just be... Yeah, that's just how we're seeing it. I think. Okay. Yeah, I think that's just the shadow that we're seeing. Alright, so if we put that there. Like, I don't think we would ever need, like, more than one of these. What time is it? Okay. We still have to do uniforms. Well, this can really be any distance apart that we want. That's about even, I guess. Okay. Now, were there any awnings that we wanted to put on this? We don't have to do one. Just didn't know if there was one that we would like. I feel like if we did that, we would have to be like up here. Wow, what is that the right angle? This guy is not quite. Like if we go there, it's kind of hooked through that. Like it's not bad. I do wonder if it would look better with our zoo colors, though. What if we reverse that? I mean, it's not terrible. Does it quite fit, though? I don't know. Like this, we can't change the outside color edge of it. And that looks a little like a lot, right? And that guy looks, they all kind of look like a lot. Can't change the color on you. I mean, you're fun. But again, I can't really change the color on you. And we can't change the color on that one either. Just like standard and brown. But I'm gonna have something on the sign here, so I didn't really want to obscure it. That's the problem. Isn't it, though? So that's probably really where our issue lies. And the stuff I do like, we can't change the effing color on. Like, I don't want it so high that it's a little ridiculous for it to be there. I guess that's not so bad. Hopefully it's not too much brown. This is technically the information booth, but let's see. Can I'm gonna pull you off of the board just so that I can get our letter placement. Was it T-I... C... K... E... We have to tighten up a couple of those letters. T... S, because I feel like if we tighten up this guy, and then we nudge you over a little bit. Okay. Right, that is right, right? Like I did spell that right. T-I... C... K... E-T... I keep losing it. There it is. T-I-C-K-E-T-S. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess they're unhappy. Probably because there's no animals. The staff is happy. Wow, look at that cash flow. Isn't it amazing? And I'm not even done this side of the building yet. Alright. Because of my indecisive brain. We're getting there. Like, this side of the building's almost to where it needs to be. So I guess we'll do like entrance across here. We're not to there yet. I gotta stop jumping around here. Okay. So we have to pick out our trash can for the front entryway at least. We've got a rustic bin, a barrel. Kind of feel like maybe I kind of do like the Australia bins because we can add a splash of color here. That should probably be more like flower pots there. But alright, well, if we I feel like some people might have like a bunch of trash they want to offload though out of their pockies before. Oh gosh, look how far out this one is. Why are you being super difficult? Oh, that's not the right key. Nope, nope, come on. Or do we just need to have the bin? 'Cause there's no real middle gate here, like it's either gonna need to flank them. Maybe it should be like over here. It's right there on the edge of the pathway, right? So I could move you to be there. And let's see, I don't like the Australian bench though. Feels like it would scald you if it gets warm out. And we are in a bit of a warmer. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, it's an anteater. Okay. I'm like, this doesn't make sense to my brain. Okay. Chocolate benches, maybe. Warm, but they wouldn't show wear and tear as much. Maybe people waiting for others. I might have to move those. We could do bench here, bench here. We have that, and there we go. Got a trash can over in here. We'll have our doors here. I mean, we could, in theory, put windows here, but I'd rather this just be walled off, we can like do a wall mural or something in there. We still have to do our lighting and our doors on that. Like I said, I've got a long way to go on this guy, and I'm moving really slow on it, and I sort of apologize for that, but at the same time, I'm really not in a huge rush here. Do a planter here, maybe a topiary tree and a planter here. Like, I want to get one side where I'm happy with it before we move on to the other side. So we got a little bit done today. We got the building trimmed out for the most part. On this side, we figured out what we wanted to do for our roof, which took a little bit of time. Trimming out takes a little bit of time. We made our sign plaque for the large bathroom sign. We still have to pick out our doors for here. We haven't gotten that far yet. And we still have to do our lighting. We picked out our shop facade for our ticket window. Got the ticket sign up there. Have a little awning guy with the light blue turquoise stripes. We have not made our vendor uniforms yet. Staff. Okay, so our vendors. Let me close that. Okay. Shorts. Cap color. How does that look? You know, I think I'd rather that be... Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay, so we've got shoes and shorts. Okay, so shorts. Oh, the shorts match the sock color. Okay. I think that's gonna be a lot, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the shorts might be... Okay, well, if we do that... I mean, it's a lot, but it's not at the same time. Let's see. How do you look in the uniform? You are so bored. Okay. Well, sorry, lady. We're working on getting you some customers, but it's gonna be another little while. Alright, well, vendor uniforms are done at least, so I do wish we could customize the colors on the shop a little bit more, like we can on these staff rooms and like the staff facility stuff. But this will have to do for now. Hi, Momo. I know. Momo wants dinner. And it's getting, oh goodness me, it's getting to be that time. So, we'll call it there today. Tomorrow we'll be back working on our acrylic farm themed painting. I don't know if we'll finish it tomorrow, but we'll certainly attempt to. I don't know. If I start early enough, we might, but then again, I don't want to rush, so we'll see. Tomorrow night, we might be doing Diablo 4 with the husband. I think we're swapping to our higher level wizards. I'm coming. Don't give me an attitude. We'll see how that goes. Or if he's feeling up to it, because he hasn't been feeling well the past few days. Sunday and Monday we'll be back with needle felting along with our Bob Ross project. And I forgot I wanted to gesso those dowels. I completely forgot about it. So I'll have to work on that. D4 is a lot better after the patch. Yeah, I have noticed a little bit of more survivability on the wizards, and everybody pretty much got a little bit of a buff. So that's been interesting. Ice armor's a lot better now for the wizards, sorcerers, whatever you want to call them. Technically sorcerers. But we have been enjoying that. And he's been enjoying, I think, some of the changes they did to Barbarian as well. So that should be fun. And hi Dave, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hope your week went well. But, yeah, that's the plans for today. I'm still kind of tired from yesterday. It was a lot of pushing my mom's wheelchair around at the zoo in the heat. It was a tough day yesterday. But at least we got to see the Bitrong. I don't think I'm saying it right. Red Panda was out in its... They swap habitats with those two, but it was in its climate-controlled one, and we got to see that one sitting out, and the snow leopards were out, oddly enough, even though they looked like they would rather not be. They looked hot. Oh yeah, we did see one of the tigers. The elephants were out. They've got the new elephant area partially done, so you could see the new viewing platform, but the old building that you used to be able to go into was closed, and they are renovating that to make it more of like a better welcome center over there. We didn't go in the new elephant barn though, because it seemed very loud, and there was a lot of, I guess, summer camps or something there. I don't know, there was a lot of kids everywhere, which was a little surprising because school's definitely out, so I don't know what that was about. But because it was like definitely groups that all had the same shirt on, like they were part of a class kind of deal. So that was a little head scratchy about what the heck that was about. Kind of felt like maybe summer daycare or summer camps or something that had taken the kids there. Momo, in a minute, I'm coming. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go because Momo's getting an attitude. So I will see everybody tomorrow afternoon for painting, hopefully. I will try to get the Bob Ross oil painting mini I did edited as soon as I can. That's on my long list of editing things. Summer camps and park districts trips. Yeah, could be. Wow, that was a loud pickup truck. That could be it. Because we kept seeing signs about Zoo Camp Tulsa signs, or I can't remember the right order it was in. But they seemed to clear out by like 1:30, because right before we were getting ready to leave, the whole park seemed kind of empty. I don't know if the heat had just gotten to everybody or if they had just kind of spaced out a bit or whatnot, because the feels like was 98. It was a hot one. I think the main temperature was like 87, 88, but the feels like was like 98, almost 100 degrees. But we made it through without totally falling ill from the heat. My mom was fine because she was getting pushed around. But yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow. You guys have a good start to your weekend. Thanks for showing up, Dave. Appreciate that. Hope you keep enjoying D4. I'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon. Migraine permitting, of course. So until next time, you guys, have a good one.